Welcome. Good afternoon. Sacred Spiritual Healer here. I'm going to start the reading with the messages for the collective that Spirit wants you to know. And I keep getting, now is the time to move forward. For the last couple days, and I have not included that in the reading, so that was it's meant for the collective, so that you know that now is the time to move forward in something that you are in your mission, in your soul purpose, etc. Mercury retrograde, even though we're only in the shadow of it, I already feel it big time. I'm sure you do. So when frustrations peek in, just remember that it's because of the Mercury retrograde, so you don't get as frustrated, and don't allow it to lower your vibration, right? Because we need to stay on the highest vibration. So, and send love and light to your partner, keeping their higher vibrations also. Everything has been shuffled already, but okay. Get a couple from here. Alright, first up on these. Get into mission and just do it. They do love you. So if you are questioning their love for you, Spirit wants you to know, yes, they do. Journal your dreams. Ask Spirit to help you to remember them when you awaken, to be able to journal them. Heal vices such as alcohol, smoking, drugs, sexual addiction, and etc. And Tekatite enhances spiritual communication between worlds. No is the answer. No is a complete sentence. If you had a question that you were thinking of, no is the answer. Be the light. Smile. Tell others to have a great day. Encourage them. They feel your mirroring effect. And Bloodstone. Blood cleanser. Banishes evil and negative energy. And remember, the veil is thin right now at this time, so if you get negative images in your mind regarding your counterpart, it's probably an illusion because of the veil being thin and Spirit's communicating. Meditate. Ask to reach your Akashic records. Remember, you must be in your truth before you're able to access your Akashic records, so stand in your truth. Sacred union is in 5D first, so concentrate on it in 5D, as above, so below. Raise your own vibration first, and by the full moon, tonight is the new moon on the East Coast, so then you have a couple weeks to work on calling things into you. For tonight's, do more releasing of things that no longer serve you, vices, person, places, things, jobs, etc. But then after tonight, then you would go into calling things in for the waxing moon. Alright? Union as above, so below. Feminine energy. So balance your energies out. It's an optical illusion. Take another look, and divine feminine messages are that your community, soul, family unit, So reach out to those with like-minded, or like on this channel, you can reach others of like-minded. Spirit, give us the overall energy for the Divine Collective today. Overall energy for the Divine Collective. True and precise messages for the collective. Well, maybe we'll make a whole reading out of these cards. Really? Was not the intention. Just needed two, Spirit. Just needed two. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So these and these. The masculines and the feminines. Because we always do the feminines and the cow. We have a lot here. Divine feminines. Someone's in their emotions in the dark, like the prey, waiting for their prey, protecting their home within their emotions in the dark, keeping a keen eye or keen watch, ready to strike if something offends you. Listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self. You got the eagle energy, coming out of the darkness to the light, focused on your prey, focused on that light that is yours, your special. This looks more like a ball right now, so it'd be like your target, your divine counterpart, or a job, or that thing that you're really going after. You just are so focused on it, you're flying in out of your emotions and headed directly to it. This group of feminines, Beaver, in the motions, family planning, perhaps ready to birth a new business or even more family. You're growing your family, you're growing your emotion, from your emotions, thank you, Spirit, to the light, and following your intuition, following divine guidance. Being free like a Mustang horse, following your third eye, the things you see, you're following your guidance from divine spirit as a wild Mustang, free-spirited and lighthearted. You can choose which group that you resonate with. The rabbit is like the prey. Everything wants to catch the rabbit. The rabbit, look how innocent the rabbit looks. It just stand up like, who, me? And that's how you are right now. People around you are against you probably. There's some fiery energy all around you. So people are maybe gossiping or standing against you with maybe this connection, your journey. They maybe because you're always so happy like this bunny right now that you don't even sense the negative energy around you. You're just glowing in your white aura, your brightness from the divine, and standing on your own 2 feet with that look of happiness and listening, but to your divine counterpart and to spirit guides, and not to those that gossip or stand against you. Good job. You are like the butterfly and moth. The moth always follows to the light and focuses on the light. Even if they're in the midst of the darkness, they always go directly to the light. And you're the butterfly because you have emerged from the cocoon, which was a struggle. You hit rock bottom. You went from the caterpillar and into your cocoon, where you had to dissolve and turn to mush, right? And it had to do that before it could build up and grow wings. At that point, you shed that shell, and now you have blossomed from that cocoon to the butterfly, and you are ready to sprout your wings and fly to the light and show your light. I'll do the masculines in a minute. I'm still doing the feminines, evidently. We have a few groups of feminines in here. So, the nightingale, the most beautiful songbird that there is in the world, or on the world right now. Everyone is listening to your words, music to their ears. Alright, you're coming out of the dark. You can sing even from your emotions, but it comes out as if it's love and light. Grounded, though, like the buffalo, leading the pack, because you're listening to the divine, taking the messages, the synchronicities that you are getting from the divine, and singing them out to the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so that's that group. And then there's this group, who is perhaps more newer to the journey, perhaps just still doing the work, still doing the inner work, because here you're all in your emotions, you're very dark, still have your mask on, and looking very scared of, oh, what do I do next? Very grounded, resourceful. You're looking and finding information that you need to make your next step. And while the cobra is usually upright, alright, very keen, right? It moves to that music, to the rhythm of things carefully. It comes up out of that basket to the music and then strikes if needed. But since it's in the reverse, you're not able to move. You feel like you're not able to move to that rhythm. You can't catch your rhythm. Even though you feel that fiery energy around you, you're just not sure which way is up out of that basket. So kind of like the hangman feeling, I believe. Oh, yeah, didn't do the masculines, my bad. Masculines. So we have the turtle. I always say this is your earth sign, even though it's a water sign. But earth, right? The Virgo, the tortoise, they move the slow moving and energy-wise for movement forward. They always stay in their head, and they re-plan and rethink everything, analyze everything. Thank you. So this is them. Evidently, they're not speaking. In their water, and deep in their emotions, but they don't want to talk about them, evidently. They are keeping that shell on, right? They want to keep themselves protected because they've been hurt in other relationships. They're trying to find their divine inner peace. The earthworm is just kind of there, but receiving the enlightenment. Their aura is vibrant, bright, and they're trying to learn about this connection, learn about their connection to the divine, and just learning how to listen to spirit guides. So this too could be someone that's new to the journey, newly awoken. This is the groups that are midway, right? They've been doing the work. They're going to the light. They're going back down into their emotions and digging deep. They are protecting themselves with that hyena scary look, but really they're very pack and devoted pack animals. So they're very family oriented and loving, but they keep that harsh look on them for protection. They do listen to all things. They're being very keen in perception as they go from their emotions, deal with those emotions, deal and do the inner healing, and then they come out, but they follow their light. They follow the divine feminine because they know that she is the light. They are also mirroring one another. They sense everything that's going on with you and you them. So right now, if you're one of you is feeling all of a sudden an onset of pain or an onset of depression or sadness or even happiness or sex energy, that's all mirroring from your counterpart if you can't if you have no explanation why all of a sudden it comes onto you, then it's because you're mirroring your counterparts, okay? They are following their light as well. You're both in the light. Your aura is vibrantly bright, and you're doing the work. Thank you. All right. And of course, with this Mercury retrograde and new moon, I'm sure that today or the next couple days will be a test for everyone. So just bear in mind that that might be why people are more frustrated or feeling some sort of way that they don't normally. All right? Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the Divine Collective, please. Give us first the top row will be the Divine Feminines, bottom row for the Divine Masculines. True and precise messages for the Divine Feminines, please. True and precise messages for the Divine Feminines, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. True and precise messages for Divine Masculine. True and precise messages for Divine Masculines, please. True and precise messages for Divine Masculines. That's weird. Just looking for my big crystal. Sorry. There it is. Alright, feminines, we have for you Ace of Pentacles. First up, you're building your pentacles, following your faith in this journey, the science behind the journey. You're working on self right now, growing and opening your heart chakra and growing within you. And growing, also working on your pentacles, because you know that you need to have a strong foundation. As the Nine of Pentacles, you're working on your strong financial foundation. Even though you're thinking about this counterpart that you're not hearing from perhaps today yet, the mask is on a little squirrel, so he may feel like he's not very talkative. So she is in her heart working on this, focused on him, but here she looks a little worried. So perhaps she's frustrated with lack of communication. Perhaps she's recently pulled away, although she is focused on him. In her heart chakra, lots of green in the card for growth, understanding the science behind the journey, and her emotions. She's going in, the Divine Feminines are going in, healing themselves with their spirit guides nearby, setting boundaries around them for their masculines, perhaps saying, you know, you can come to me when you're in your power, or come to me when we're at the same energetic level, or when you have more abundance, whichever, but she's setting her boundaries. for her higher good as the mountains. This is Four of Swords. She's also still keeping the flame nearby, and her spirit guides assist her in keeping that connection safe. Okay, Two of Pentacles, juggling. Divine Feminine is trying to work on herself in the science of this journey, and also her counterpart. So she's healing both herself and her counterpart, sending him positive energy, and focused on healing and her inner growth more than the other ships nearby. Following her inner guidance, following the divine guidance of the yin and yang connection, the black, the white, the divine, the feminine, balancing her feminine and masculine energies within herself as well. Thank you, Spirit. And she is the star. She's in her power. She's divinely following her divine guidance from the divine spirit, and her spirit guides are nearby also. She's in her emotions, pouring out her emotions, standing there, doing her meditation work. But she knows that she needs to balance her emotions in order to and love herself with unconditional love before she can move forward. Okay, for the divine masculines, Temperances come in, and they are she's balancing things out so that he can bloom where he is planted, blossom where he is planted with these tulips. The masculines are following the light. They've seen the light. They know that their divine feminine is the light in which they want, but they have other things that were out of balance. So temperances come in for the health of the connection and balancing things out. Because the wheel wants to turn forward, the divine feminine is leading this wheel forward, and the divine masculine is following, and she's teaching and leading them. And while they work on this health or this growth, the devil energy is departing or leaving. Because of the third party situations, there were heartbreak. They know that they need to heal these heartbreaks before they can move forward to their divine feminine. They feel the heat from this pushing them towards an apology, or perhaps some guilt, feeling the ache inside themselves, but they know that the divine feminine is the light they need to follow, and that is drawing them near to them. So they want that divine communication with their divine feminine. This is the Eight of Wands, which also reminds us of the 11:11, and knowing that the divine masculine is seeking that divine communication with their spirit guides, with the divine, so that they can bring communication forward to their divine feminine. Because they know that she is the divine feminine, that she's in her heart chakra, she is stable, following the science, she has the key to his heart. The spirit guides are nearby. But they have gone into the hermit mode here, so some of them are in the hermit mode and following the light. They're holding and protecting, keeping that flame going while they're in hermit mode, but they know that they have to uproot some of their old belief systems, things that have come back up from the past that might be haunting them. They need to go within and heal those, and just go within themselves and communicate with their spirit guides so that they can move forward and come out, which they do, to the hangman mode. So they've gone from the hermit to the hangman. Now they're putting themselves in this position to make sure they can heal, come out of their darkness and into the light, uprooted belief systems, uprooted old patterns and habits, so that they can come forth to their divine feminine, the Queen of Cups, because they know that they are in their emotions for her, and they realize that she is keeping her here. It's the toes are in the waters are her emotions, right? And so both parties here are in their emotions regarding this connection, because they recognize that it is a deep connection. Here they are also worried that she won't accept their cup of love. She's got her hand over the cup because she is feeling in her power, and she is healing herself. Of course, she's raising her own vibration as she ascends and grows. But the Divine Masculines are coming in with the Ace of Wands. They really want this divine communication with their Divine Feminine so that they can move forward. Okay, let's clarify the feminine messages, please. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. Queen of Wands. So, with the Ace of Pentacles, she's in her, right, she was studying the belief systems, doing her growth, inner healing and growth within herself, and she knows that she's the Queen of Wands. So she's sitting in her throne, blossoming, looking radiant, and awaiting her king to come forth. Nine of Pentacles there. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, she's here. She's building her abundance with her pentacles, focusing on him, and who is him but comes forth the King of Pentacles with a gift. He knows who she is. He recognizes the connection with her and is focusing on the flame or the connection and wants to bring forth that gift of Pentacle. Four of Swords, Spirit, Four of Swords, place on Four Swords. The Star. She's Four of Swords. She's gone in doing her meditation and coming out. She is the Star, which is also Aquarius energy. Growing, and there's an owl. So she's growing in her wisdom, in her creativity, and in her emotions, but able to balance them equally as the star that she is. Okay, Knight of Cups. And the Moon. Knight of Cups. Her masculine wants to bring forth the cup of love as a Knight of Cups. So sometimes she may or may not accept it from a knight, because she knows her worth, and she knows that she's worthy of the king or the emperor, or that he's in his moon energy. So here we have the Moon card coming out of the shadows to give messages within the moon between the two of you. On the bottom we have Judgment. So Judgments come in to let the masculines know they need to come forth with their truth. To move forward, they need to be in their power. They need to be doing their self-care. Six of Pentacles, because they should be able to accomplish the equal give and take. And they will with the Fool's card. I love this Fool's card. He's dancing, or she, I'm not sure, it's just a person. It's the Fool. Dancing to their own drum here with the puppy. It's like a little wolf puppy. And the crow is nearby, which is also very spiritual, along with the flame. The moon and the spirit guides are near. You can see them in the shadows of this card. So the Fool, though, is the 0 card. It's not the ending, it's not the beginning, it's right in between, because it's the leap of faith. They're taking that leap of faith to come forward so that the Divine Feminine doesn't have to balance these alone. They want to help her balance. They want to move forward for that new beginning. Clarify 2 of Pentacles. Wow. That new beginning. Alright, there's 3 there. Let's take this one first. 2 of Pentacles. So the Fool card wants to move forward because they want that new beginning. They want that 10 of Cups with their Divine Feminine. And the 10 of Pentacles. To the 2 of Cups, which is their love, to pour into 1 cup, so that the Chariot can move forward. Can't make this up. It was perfect. Clarify Star card, not necessarily that we need to, but High Priestess maybe? I don't know. Let's see. 5 of Wands, but there's still some battles to be won for the Star. So the Tower is going to come in and balance things out, although this could be, because it's got the 2 twin flames, and this Tower is upright. It's not being, while it is being shook up by the lightning, it's not crumbling down to the ground. So I'd say that this could be the more positive Tower, something that shakes your world, but it's for the good and brings you the sun. Look how beautiful that card is. Alright, and this goes to them. Anything else for the Divine Feminine? Okay. Page of Pentacles, coming forth with a gift, an offer, in hopes that the Divine Feminine will accept. Which could have been that Tower. Anything else? 10 of Swords, to put an end to the pain and the struggle. Ace of Cups, offering you that cup of love, hoping that you'll accept it. Let's clarify the masculines. Okay, clarify Spirit, the Temperance for balancing. Okay. Balancing, because you're holding, the masculines were holding themselves in swords, trying to decide this, as masculines will. They think their hands are tied, but yet all they've got to do is stand up and walk. They don't have to be blindfolded. It's an illusion. They don't have to be tied with their arms crossed. That too is an illusion. Alright, clarify the 8 of Swords. Because they know the mirroring effect and the connection. Hang on. They know the mirroring effect and the connection of the one soul with 2 flames. And as a Hierophant, they've stepped into their power and accept their responsibilities in this connection, in the contract that they had before they were reincarnated to the earth. Clarify Hermit, clarify Hermit. No, sorry. I should be on these. Clarify the Wheel, sorry. Clarify the Wheel, clarify the Wheel. The Wheel wants to turn. Thank you. So Knight of Pentacles move forward with the offer. Working on his pentacles to bring that forward. Regarding the, let's do the Three of Swords. Clarify Three of Swords. Okay, not too much, please. Anything else? Wants to put an end to the Three of Swords heartache, the pain that it has caused. They are concentrating on the flame, the connection, following the divine counterpart's light, because they want to put an end to the sleepless nights of Nine of Swords. Because it's been keeping them up at night, how they've hurt you. But they've been manifesting a new beginning, and Spirit has given them all the tools within themselves to make this happen. They just have to listen to their spirit guides as to how to move forward with the tools that they have been given, which is why they're going in with divine connection, divine communication, sorry. Clarify divine communication, clarify divine communication. For the lovers, they're trying to have strength. Three of Wands, they've made their choice of the divine feminine, and they don't want the boat to sail without them, or their ship to sail. They want to move forward to calm waters together with you, because they know that you are the Empress. Actually, the High Priestess, thank you. Clarify Empress. Put an end to the fighting, but they are willing to stand up to this connection to others so that you can move forward with the Six of Swords together in the calmer waters. And he wants to be your Emperor. And he's holding on to the connection there with the light. Clarify Hermit. Whoa. So the Hermit is going in to contemplate, thinking, protecting, how to protect that light, the flame, the connection. Regarding the stability, because he wants to build the stability with the Ten of Pentacles. It's also an ending, because you are working on your Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and you're ready to bring your harvest in. And put down Ten of Wands, another ending. Put down the burdens so that he can move forward to his Queen. Temperance comes in to assist him with that love and balance between the two cups, allowing him to go into the Hanged Man, self-imposed Hanged Man, so he could see the light, so he can see the uprooted belief system and the new science behind the journey. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman so that they could be in union. Because he wants to come forward to the Queen of Cups, second Queen of Cups in a row, on top of each other, no less. Let's see, so clarify the Ace of Wands. Wants that true communication, true communication, or communication of truth. Thank you, Spirit. Communication of truth regarding the third-party situation, but he knows now that you're the divine love, and he wants to pour his cup of love into this one cup of love to offer you, because he has been victorious in this battle, and he's coming forward in his truth. The sword is up. And clarify Five of Swords. been working hard on his pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. He wants to balance this in the divine connection. He wants the prize at the treasure at the bottom of the rainbow, and be your King of Swords. To the Empress, because he knows you are the Empress, and that you birth new beginnings, birth new businesses. For some, you may be birthing new children. They also know that you are the star. They follow your light. They follow your guidance, that in emotions, that you help balance them. And they understand that you are divinely connected, that you follow your guidance from the divine. Your third eye is open in this card. Your spirit guides are near you, but you're willing to be in your emotions for the sake of the connection, so that you can help him or her balance your emotions. Pouring them out. Anything else for the masculines there? Anything else for the masculines? Anything else for the masculines? Okay. And because the Knight of Cups is charging in with that offer to the Divine Feminine to put an end to the Towers. Fortune, so that the Wheel of Fortune can, there comes, hang on, I gotta see how this is. Charging in, Knight of Cups, coming in, charging in with the cup of love, and you can see that it's glowing, so it's the divine. His mask is still down on here, so perhaps not quite in his truth, even though he charged in with his truth. So perhaps there's still some deception or something regarding the mask down. So the Tower is going to come in and shake him up to make sure that he does. That way the wheel can turn forward. The Wheel of Fortune can turn forward in your favor. Because this, once you're in union, you will be abundant with this Wheel of Fortune. But you must be in your truth, must be in truth, honesty with each other, true communication, but most of all, truth to yourself, to know yourself, and to heal oneself, as this journey is more about loving oneself than it is before you. It's about loving yourself before you can love another, forgiving others as you forgive yourself. Anything else, Spirit? Six of Cups, equal balance, give and take for abundance. Okay. Thought there was two there. For boundaries, like we said up there in the top, that they had she was setting her boundaries, right? So we have the card for boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? It could be work, could be that relationship, that connection regarding other women. It could be regarding communication. But set your boundaries. Inner temple, that's your body, inner self, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. The ever-unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, and it's not happening to you. So as you get heartbreak or other things happen in your life that sadden you, they're happening for you to grow and to change. They're not happening to you as something that went wrong. The divine plan has been in place to make you a stronger person. Virgo. These two faces that mirror one another. Season. Serving of others the details. Do what you must do. You're to be in service, to follow your soul's path and get into mission. You're supposed to be in service of others, to teach them the details of your journey, teach them the details of their journey, such as this. Do what you must do. Find the method for the healing for others, for the power, methods for the healing, and analyze the power in the details. Ask your spirit guides. Follow the synchronicities that the Spirit's been sending you. Behind these faces, I see 3 owls. The 3 owls. They're spotted owls in the back. So use your wisdom. And by the number 3, although that is divine, number 3 meaning a group. So ask. Follow your spirit guides, ask the divine, and your intuition. Angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. Angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you the healing. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.